Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. This video is going to be kind of talking over what happened today with CPI. I'm pretty sure this is a clear picture of of what happened. I don't usually like to make these videos because there's really nothing I can talk about during high impact news days. If we look at not this, not that, there we go. If we look at the news that happened today, I was expecting for all of this to be bullish. So then we could have a leg down right into this imbalance, because theoretically, if you took this move, if we had this whole move and we copied and pasted it, deleted this one, and we just dragged it over like this, that means that theoretically this move would have taken out this daily imbalance, and that's what I would have wanted to see, because that could have forced a market structure shift with these lows here, a break of structure, and liquidity that has been ran and then ran through, and then a sweep of this daily imbalance. So that would have been the play that I would have liked. Unfortunately, that's not what we got whatsoever. So now we're kind of in the blue of what happens next. So let's just go over what we have noticed. The only thing I really need at the moment is just this over here. So we had this 4-hour fair value gap here that we reached into, basically filled, and now we're trading here. Not a huge deal. I mean, I'm still waiting on what happens tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be the more impactful, because there's more news, and definitely at 8:30 is going to be either another huge candle up and we take all of this out up here, or it's going to be a huge candle down and we just trade back to where we are, right? And so then the week would just be looking like this, and this would be a whole wick coming down to here, and that would be bad. Also, just a note, we're looking very bullish, right, on the weekly, and Michael Burry, I don't know if you guys know him, but he placed a $1.6 billion $1.6 billion position against the stock market. I'm pretty sure, and this was just announced today, that he closed his position today at a loss of 40% on his position. So you can tell that he probably took profits here and there, but he shorted it around, I don't know where he shorted it exactly. I just remember it was like beginning of the year, basically, and so it was around here, shorted it, probably did take profits here and there, right? But he waited, he held this, thinking it was probably going to go lower, and it just probably broke even or below or above his stop loss. So that's unfortunate. For a CPI, when we got this candle on the 4-hour, just to put this in perspective, obviously when CPI comes out, it breaks a lot of liquidity, right? So there's like low run liquidity all around here, basically. So it breaks all that liquidity and it doesn't trade back to it. It just breaks it. There's fair value gaps here that just breaks it. So all of this wasn't really a worry. It was at what point, like, what fair value gap do we maybe come back to or try to reach? So I marked out this swing high here because that was the nearest one after the big move. And I actually got on this. Where did I get in? Oh yeah, so I got in right here. I think it was right here. Yeah, so I got in right there, basically. That's where I got in with the call option. And I knew this because I knew that price would not just return. Like, it wouldn't just reverse for no reason. And I knew that this fair value gap, this 4-hour fair value gap here that we marked out all the way over here, I'll try to, probably better if we go on the 4-hour. So as you can see, if we compare charts here real quick, price here comes up, now is in this 4-hour fair value gap first of all, and then we trade all the way through it. Okay, and now we're targeting to fill this gap. So you could say, oh, right here, for example, is like the top, hence why it's like it reversed up there. So we'll see it. If we're on the 5-minute, what happens? position here. Stop loss is like trailing me behind this lows. Gets above this, trades under, boom, and then we see a very large buyback all the way into the zone, and we start dumping. This is when I got out of my position. I didn't want to really trade this at all, and you can know that this is the end of CPI. You know, this is like, okay, well, we're done for CPI. You know, this is all consolidation. It's the end of the day. CPI doesn't want to give any more. I mean, we've already gave so much. I just look at this as a chimney, right? So this is the chimney that was formed, and here's the smoke kind of leaving off, right? At one point, the smoke starts to dilate and become so small that you can't even see it. So this is when you should really get in if you want to get in, because just a reminder, we opened at 9:30. So where is this? Right here. So this is where the market opens. So you could have gone here, right? You know, you could have caught a nice leg up and gotten that out. You can't really trade CPI, unfortunately, unless you gamble it. So that was all. Not really a big video. Oh yeah, I do need to tell you about this, right? So we do have a validated, like, clear market structure shift now. And with that being said, that means that we are most likely looking to sweep some highs and then come back down into some kind of area or imbalance that was created during the market structure shift. The unfortunate part is that there was no imbalance in the middle, and there was no imbalance before. I mean, there was this imbalance here. Let's look on the 4 hour if there's anything. So there was a 4 hour imbalance displacement, and we actually took this high. Okay, so yeah, so this would be our valid fair value gap to come back to and reprice on that. Hurts my eyes. All right, well, that's all I have for you today. We'll talk tomorrow, and we'll catch up on what happened here for PPI.